I was doing good with one. I think I could have had one of them in total if I just survived for a little bit longer, but yeah, no, that is a future worry for me. So for now, back to the service we go, and then honestly, we're not gonna mess with the Gael. We're probably gonna move upwards and mess around with a bear. Now, before we continue with our journey, I have seen one or two comments on previous episodes regarding the usage of a so-called group password for this playthrough. If you're watching this far into the future, where we're already completely done with Elden Ring, then this will be of little concern, but while the playthrough is still running, maybe it could be interesting to some. Although I will say that there is no guarantee that it will work out, for a lot is still unknown regarding all the mechanics. I don't know in what kind of manner this was a thing in previous Dark Souls games, but let me give you a quick explanation as to how it works, to my understanding. Upon going to the multiplayer menu, on the right side of the screen we have this group password section. In your own Elden Ring playthrough on PC, as I don't think there is crossplay with consoles, if you set one of the group passwords to a specific word, you will be more likely to see messages and such from others using the exact same password, and they'll appear in the world looking a little bit more distinct. However, I do not know if messages can only show up if both of those players are actively playing at the same time, which seems like the most likely thing, and thus, knowing that my times of recording are very random and infrequent, and that I often record like 8 to 10 episodes in advance, I will admit that there is a very high chance that none of my messages might show up for you, or vice versa. But I figured, even though our community might be smaller compared to other Elden Ring Let's Players doing a similar thing, which again decreases the chances for things to show up, if people would like to use a group password for that small chance that I might end up finding one of those messages, there is always the secondary chance that you might stumble upon another viewer's messages using the same group password. So, who knows? If you're playing Elden Ring again for yourself, maybe the group password thing can be a fun little addition. Doesn't seem like it can hurt. So, what I'm gonna do is set our group password to the word Volty, all lowercase, because Volty is very small.
Hey, I'm not that small.
Yeah?
Guess I can't argue against the truth. Carry on.
So that will be the group password Volty, all lowercase letters. By the time this video goes public, we'll most likely be done with Castle Stormveil, so either we will be exploring what awaits beyond that, or fate will have brought us back to the madness, which is Gael. Only time can tell. But I'll probably put my most recent location at the time this video goes public in the pinned comments down below. But that is enough rambling. Time to get back to the action and exploration. A bear there was, a bear, all black and brown and covered with hair. Or soon to be with a little bit less hair, because I'm probably going to end up throwing a fire pot right into its face, so it will work out just fine, I hope. So, if we are to go directly all the way over here, also I'm seeing what looks to be another gravesite. Would that be up there? No, that would actually be all the way up there. Okay, getting there is probably gonna be an issue unless there is a spirit spring right over there. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to take a look around here for sure. Let's see, marker, spirit spring, there we go. I'm gonna look around here in a little bit, but first things first, bear. Although it is slowly getting later during the day, so let's just make sure we got our lantern set up correctly. And we're of course gonna be dealing with the fireflies. Are you gonna try and attack me? That's what I thought, you bugger! Not today. Same goes for you. To be fair, I didn't notice you, but well, I ended up noticing you in the end, that's the most important bit. Anyway, hi dog, how are you doing? Do you mind if I take this flower from you? Thank you, very much appreciate it. I'm hearing a scarab in that direction, by the sound of things. That's a worry for later. Why are there so many of you? God. Anyway, while I'm preparing right here, right now anyway, I am thinking, yeah, I love my wolves, but I really want to try out some other stuff, so 5 Wandering Noble Spirits. I have got a feeling these might be horribly weak, but they can serve as meat shields, which means I am totally okay. So what the hell are you? Okay, are you gonna attack me? You bugger? No? Either attack me or don't. Thank you. I have found a way to deal with it. I was blocking there, you nuggets. Well, thank God for my talisman. Hi. Has the bear been killing wolves? I guess the bear is still busy killing wolves. Okay, because of this thematic. Because of this bloody well thematic. Inventory. Where the hell are my spirit ashes? I guess I shall use my wolves. Alright, boys. Help out your friends. I mean, they're gonna attack us. Oh, hold on. I can't. Well, I guess I can't actually use your help. Well, I guess that makes this rather sad, because now you're just watching your friends die. I have got a feeling that I'm not entirely sure if I want to get involved in this. Because of course, the wolves are gonna try and attack me. Guys, I am trying to help you. And of course, the bear goes, why is everyone going right after me? That is uncalled for, my friends. Okay, how about that right here? And that's it. Can I get a... No, I can't. But I can get bloody hell out of the way with a sip. This is all fine. Okay, I don't know how you managed to do that, but well played, my friends. But nope, we're not doing this today. And here I was thinking, okay, maybe the wolves would actually focus on their bloody big target prey. This is a massacre. Anyway, I will take a whole lot of goodies, thank you very much. Sad times ahead, for sure. Oh god. Ah, wolf. It's not that terrible. You just gotta make them your own friends. And if they don't become your friends, then you just kill them, but... Smithing Stone 2, thank you. But was that all? Praise the wolf? Yes, praise the wolf indeed. And hello. I will definitely take you. Praise the beast. Yup. Thank you for the Trina lilies. Let there be tranquility, vision of calmness. Maybe visions of calmness, but all I can think of is the whole... God, that must be freezing. No. You won't find me standing underneath a waterfall for such a long period of time and see that as supposed calmness. Just not gonna happen. Anyway, I guess that is our little bear adventure. I thought this maybe would take a little bit longer, but again, you're half expecting there to be a cave or something, and there's absolutely nothing on the map. So I guess we can just remove... yeah, just remove it like that. Alright. In that case, we're moving on. And... why was I exactly able to summon? Like, this goes back to being able to summon right over here, I think. But that really just begs the question, why? Why can you summon here, but then all of a sudden not here inside of the cave? Or ravine? Oh well. Anyway, I see mushrooms, which means more fire pots. And I totally didn't use my fire pots against the bear. Totally should have. There you are. There you are. I really did not spot you before. Okay. Is anything gonna try and lure me into an ambush while I'm trying to completely slaughter you? I don't think there is. But nonetheless, you're dead and your Ash of War Sacred Blade is mine. And I do see a wolf all the way over there, but that's no issue right here, right now. Anyway, Ash of War Sacred Blades, usable on whips, fists and claw. Oh, no wait, hold on. Why is the whip accepted? Because it's a blade, of course, but I want to try and use the whip. Grants affinities and skills to an armament. This Ash of War grants an armament to Sacred Affinity and the following skill, Sacred Blade. Grants armament attacks Holy Essence and fires off a golden blade projectile. The armament retains its Holy Essence for a while. Okay. I should play around with that. But it can't be done on my whip. Future worry. Definitely a future worry. Definitely not yet right now. Either way, my friend, what are you hiding? Because you're all on your own. You are definitely not on your own, because your alpha is all the way further up ahead. So, let's do this quietly. They won't hear a thing. At least I thought your alpha was around here. Nope. Definitely nope. Definitely. Nope. Okay, the Bloodhound's Fang is still not as fast as I would like it to be, but nonetheless. I was gonna ask, might there be stuff down there? There definitely is stuff down there. Where is this going? This might lead all the way towards cave. Okay, it's easy to find. I'll try and remember that there is something to be found all the way down there. Why are you just walking past food? It's rolling away from you. Ugh, bloody goats. Okay, there's a lot of wolves here. I guess we have moved on from bear country into wolf country, which I'm totally okay with. Can I take this? Neutralizing bonuses, thank you. Hi, how are you doing? I'm very sorry I'm murdering all of you, but I just know that if I leave you be, you're just gonna bite me in the butt at a later point. So, nothing personal, kid. Yoink. Anything else of interest over here? This seriously feels like a prime location where I'm gonna get ambushed. For real. Like, a giant is gonna jump down. I mean, we are right beside Caelid, so... This place just feels way too open. Now, speaking of giants... Yeah. Well, I know I can beat them. Although we never know if it's gonna be all of a sudden a very much stronger giant, or a giant that has many more tricks up its sleeve. But nonetheless, it is way too quiet. You're most likely not exactly intimidating. Well, was not expecting that, my friend. But, no issue, because I have got a big bloody sword. And you have got 2 big bloody fists. Okay, you win that one. That's all fine. But... no. Okay, don't get locked into too long of an attack chain. Or get risky with that. That's fine. Okay. A little bit intimidating. Not super intimidating. But fun that they can roll around like the goats. He's learning from the giants are learning from the bloody goats that they can roll around and attack. That's bad news for us. But how's this gonna go? Because this is gonna lead all the way directly up here, right beside Caleb. But we want to go down to here. We can't get here unless we use a spirit spring, possibly. I'm thinking I want to go to this place and whatnot after we actually go here. The question then becomes, do I go to the castle first or just get distracted by going and directly explore everything over here? But I want to go the way I'm sort of intended to go, I guess, by going towards the gate front and then exploring from there on. I'm thinking I'll probably not go all the way over here. I'll explore a little bit, but then we are going to turn around and see what's all the way on the cliffs, because that's currently where my main focus is. As long as we don't fall. So would there be anything here? Because the cave is most definitely inside of Gael. It's not near us, so that's a positive. That's fine. That's all perfectly okay. We got a little bit of a church all the way in the distance, and more of those swords. Yeah. I'm saying that's gonna have to wait for another time. That's definitely gonna have to wait for another time. I want my focus to be right here, right now. So what exactly have we got then? Oh, we have got ourselves a sneaky cave. I like sneaky caves. They can be fun. And 2 spirit springs. So in general, we have a relatively safe exploration, I think. Are there 3 in total? Like, I've got you down here. Does that mean... we definitely got a lot more wolves. Well, those wolves can't reach me. So right over here, another one. That's a lot of spirit springs. I'm gonna go towards the cave first. See what we can find. See what kind of trouble we can get into. And also at the same time, make sure that we actually get a little bit of access to another side of grace. So what have we got in here today? Bit of a longer winded entrance, which I'm okay with. The Gael tunnel. What am I hearing? I am not too sure on what I'm hearing. It sounds like something slithering, maybe? Or might that just be a bear breathing heavily? Hi, hello, I will take you. Thank you. Didn't expect cramped area. Why do doors never open from the correct side? You're really gonna give me the sound of something making me wonder what the hell it is? And then you're not gonna let me explore. Can I break down the door? I mean, there's a lot of bloodstains here. Well, I expected my sword to do a little bit more, but... I so want to know what the hell that is now. Well, that's gonna be a future thing. We're gonna return to the Gael... The rear... Ooh. Well, I guess we have found the rear entrance. Alright. Well, when we are going to Caelid and we find the main entrance, we'll find our way out of it as well. Alright, well, in that case, time to mess around with some friendly folk down below. For sure, you may think you're king of the world down there, having mastered all this. But oh, you never would expect someone to go and stab you right in the back. Alright friends, I'm the new Wolf Master now. You will join my pack, and I don't fully know where we will go after that, but yeah, exactly, just like that. Perfect. Okay, I didn't prepare a speech or anything, so I do feel a little bit awkward, but this is fine. Because I'm sure you all will become my friends. No? No friends? Fine, then you shall die. At least you will die if I can manage to bloody well hit you in the face. Here we go. And thank you for the flask, very much appreciated. So I guess in that regard there is nothing else over here. I don't know how high up the Spirit Spring goes. And there isn't one over here. What is the best way I could make my way... Hello. All the way... Oop. I'm sorry, that was awkward. That was a ledge. Okay, you know all about falling off of ledges, I guess. There we go. Goodbye. No, I don't think I can actually get all the way on top of there. Because we would have to be... here. Maybe? No, that is... My steed may be a goat, but he's not that much of a mountain goat. But it is worth a shot. Try it from over here. Does that... No, that does not reach far enough. So that then begs the question, can I make it all the way to there from here? Oh, that's... Whoa, definitely high up. Okay, this is fine. We're all the way on the upper platform. Just a little bit of a sneak peek, I guess. Can I go down right here? I think I might be able to. If I were to do this gently. Not like that. Okay, more flask restoration here. And that is safe and sound. Alright. Simple exploration. I will take it. Nothing gonna try and stop me. Death or death or itself. I mean, it's part of nature, so I guess it makes sense for there to always be death around every corner, but you just gotta embrace it at some point in time. The way that we are doing now by grave robbing. Just golden runes once. Well, I can't exactly say that that's a great treasure. I mean, there was one golden rune 5 in there, but... And golden rune 2, that's a lot better. Yeah. And I think that's everything I want from over here. And that will just lead us directly towards the cliffside. Can I just shoot you? The friends don't fly away. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That means as long as they don't fall down, I have a way to get all the flight pinions that I'm after. Are we back in the screaming territory? We definitely are. So close. Yet, for us, still so far. No. that's our exploration done here. I am gonna go all the way down and see what the hell was going on in that little alcove area, crevice, hidden in the bushes down below. I mean, I was planning to go here by... Wait, was it here? I saw something, and I was for sure still planning to go over here at some point. What did I see? I saw whatever the hell you are. Oh. You're the same thing that we found all the way over here at the Divine Bridge, right? What are you? Usually the answer to that is probably a... That's a bad idea. Yes? A sneak peek can't hurt, right? This is gonna suck. What am I getting myself into here? Gael's Dragon Barrow. I have got a feeling... What the hell are you? Okay. I got a feeling we may be in Cavalry. Oh god. Okay, so Cavalry continues going. I see over here. This is a dead end. It's gonna loop around all the way from here, but this also looks to be a dead end over here, which then means, unless this tiny portion of land keeps on going north, in order for us to get all the way up there, it's gonna loop around like this, I think. I'm just gonna be very quiet and careful. What are the chances that this is gonna open? Okay, did not expect that to open. Hello? I mean, I see a site of grace, which I'm very happy for, but... What the hell is this place? Why were... What if these things were chained to these pillars? Ill-omened creature, I have no clue. I'm just gonna touch this and be safe and have a way out of here. You're not an enemy. The Beastial sanctum. I most definitely have questions, good sir, madam, whatever the hell you are. Greetings? Are you okay? I shall take that as a no, you're not okay? Okay, I have got this horrible feeling that if I talk too much to you, you're gonna attack me. Okay, I'm just going to take a step back. Everything is fine. I have got so many bloody questions. And likewise, I am bloody hell getting out of here, because if that thing is an enemy, and I'm in the middle of bloody Cavalry, nope. Definitely, nope. Not yet. Definitely not yet. I am... where did I want to go? We were over here. There's apparently a... Oh. There apparently is a sending gate as a result. All the way over there. So what kind of marker can we use for that? I don't think we would need another marker to know that there's a sending gate thing here, but I'll put the treasure chest there. That's fine. Or nah, yeah, it's good enough. No, we're just gonna go elsewhere. I think we're done with exploration over here. We check that out. I am actually going towards the Table of Lost Grace because I want to upgrade my whip. I want to make sure that I do indeed have a strike weapon that can deal with enemies. So, my friend.
Well, where have you been hiding?
Apparently in Cavalry again. Anyway, my arms, definitely, I would like you to strengthen my whip. I don't know how far I can go with what I've got, but +2 will definitely work. +3 I still got enough for. Then it starts getting a little bit less, but I'm not using anything else right now. So 1, 2. We would need 6 to bring it up to +6. Or is it +5 right now? It is +5 right now. Bloodhound's Fang is +3. And what else did I need?
No matter.
I would need a Somber Smithing Stone 4 for the Bloodhound's Fang. And I really should upgrade the short bow. I mean, more damage. It is only a short bow, but yeah. +3, good enough. That will do. Alright, thank you very much. But while I'm here anyway, this is probably something I can better do in the field itself. Because I can play around with that. And mighty shot for you, and this is the barricade shield. I can't do that in the field. I will probably do that in the field. I am... Let me think. We actually need to go all the way back here, because I had a helpful comment that mentioned something along the lines of I should visit this bridge during nighttime. And knowing that there are bosses... no, a little bit further down. Knowing that there are bosses that apparently only appear at nighttime, I've got a feeling there might be something interesting for sure. So, before we go to the Stormgate, I definitely want to pay a quick visit to this place, which means this, Hill Lake North, is probably the best place to go. And it is late at night right now. Would that still be the right time in that case? I hope it would still be the right time. And the bridge would be all the way over here. Are the small fry going to cause me any trouble while we are here? Probably not. But nonetheless, friends, do not stab me with that torch. No, you're not running anywhere. You're not running anywhere. You're mine. Oh, hello, Knights Cavalry. So there are more of you. You've got a halberd. I actually avoided this place after reading that comment. I avoided this place on my thumbnail account at nighttime. I did not know that you would be a thing. It's getting daytime. You are here right now. You better not disappear on me, because that would be bad. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you doing? And of course, all of you hit me just a little bit. That is fine. Where did you come from, my friends? I was about to deal with someone a whole lot worse than you. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait till next nightfall. But I guess that is a very important lesson. Late at night means it's almost morning. And apparently the bosses that appear at night can disappear. Which is absolutely gonna suck if you're about to fight one of them. And you almost defeated them, and all of a sudden it turns into daytime. Yeah. Alright then. Gonna have to wait till nighttime again. So before we do that, I guess we can try and play around with what is possible in regards to these Ashes of War. I can't switch around the Ash of War on my Bloodhound's Fang. But I can change the Heavy Whip's kick, which I'm definitely not gonna use, to either Ground Slam, a Storm Stomp, or Determination. Determination is empowering my next attack, which doesn't seem too useful. Also would use 10 FP. 6 FP for the Storm Stomp, which is kick up a momentary storm. Probably just knocking back enemies a little bit. And heavy Ground Slam. Jump into the air and crash down on the ground ahead, resulting in pratfalls and a powerful shockwave in all directions. That one sounds the most fun, so I would say I would actually want to keep this as a standard scaling. How does this work? No, hold on, it was right over here. So, Ground Slam. Okay, that looks fun. That is a... It is taxing on the FP. But that is fun. Goat, do you want to be pratfalled to death with a Ground Slam? How are you doing? Hi, Goat. Okay, the range isn't that big. No. Fine. Feels like a bloody Goomba stomp. My friend, you're gonna die by my butt. No. I guess you're lucky that you can roll away so easily. But you can't run forever. There we go. And I will take the Thin Beast Bones. But now, can't I just do the pratfall entirely? I can still do it. But now it's just a weak Goomba stomp. Alright. Fun. I will definitely keep that beyond the normal kick, but it definitely won't be a permanent thing. Anyway, we are gonna pass the time, wait until nightfall. Because I want to defeat another Knight's Cavalry. So let's do this a little bit quicker than before. We're dealing with bats to the side, which is all fine. Let's quickly try and take care of all the small fry first so that they won't actually bother me. Because last time, Knight's Cavalry was at least a little bit problematic, so yeah. Just like that. Just like that. And no, you don't. And regarding you, okay, I would like to actually attack you once he turns around. Because I have got a feeling that if I get too close and if he's gonna aggro on me and you three are, I'm gonna be in trouble. So, there we go, that's it. Take care of the big knight first. You're the main issue. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect. Alright. And now we have our stealthy approach. I have my Flask of Wondrous Physic if required. We should be fine. We at least might be able to block your attacks. I mean, a halberd is better blockable than a bloody flail with all the blood buildup, so... You, my friend, are going to die if I won't actually get stuck in a loop of danger, death, and despair. I will take a sip. I will take a sip just in case. Do you like a fire pot? Oh, do you like a fire pot, I said. Okay, whoever is going to be hit by that in the face down below, I'm very sorry. No. Okay, that was pure bloody luck. Me avoiding that attack was pure luck. Okay, this is fine. This is... Oh. This is all totally fine. And you're just going down. That's it. Alright, that went a whole lot better. And Ash of War repeating thrusts. Cool. Never got to see you do that, unfortunately, but nonetheless, happy to have actually gotten that. So, let's see. Inventory, repeating thrusts. 7 FP, grants affinity and skill to armament. Colossal weapons accepted. Does that mean that this can be put on a whip? Twist to build power, then unleash a flurry of thrusts. Usable on armaments capable of thrusting. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But you can thrust a whip forward. Won't be effective, but it's something. Anyway, that is that out of the way, which means how much did I need in order to level up? We would need 10,000, so we're good for the time being. Or I actually spent my souls and runes wisely and actually purchase a few little tidbits here and there. Starting, I think, Nomadic Merchants. With you, you had a stone sword key still remaining, I believe. Though I could be completely wrong and I already purchased it, so...
Trade again?
Yes, please. You definitely still had a stone sword key. I would like to have that. Brilliant. And then I also, with 4,000 remaining, am going to pay a real quick visit to the Table of Lost Grace, because the Round Table Hold also still sold 3 of those in total, which means I would have to be right over here. Hello, you two. I would like to have one of those. Thanks. Very much appreciated. Which means I'm all out of runes, mostly. Which means we've got nothing to lose. So that means next up, on our way towards the gate front, work our way towards all the madness that's gonna be over here. It is definitely still gonna take a little bit of time before we get to Stormveil Castle. Because I really feel like I can't ignore all of this here now. But before I go here, I really quickly want to pay one final visit to Varre. Because he was the first one who actually pointed us into the direction of Stormveil Castle. So I kind of hope that he's going to repeat what he said before to us, or maybe has some more information regarding that place. Also, can I... That place has been sieged. At least I'm assuming that those holes are probably cannonballs and whatnot. We know that cannons are a thing. So, hi.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed.
What did I do?
You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormveil.
No, I did not.
And off you trotted to the Round Table Hold.
I still need to go there.
My sincerest congratulations.
I mean, I did go to the Round Table Hold.
How did you find the Round Table? You don't have to say it.
I didn't find it by going to Stormveil
Before, the
Castle.
Round Table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests and has-beens.
I guess.
I fear you've been terribly disappointed.
Well, I'm not too sure what to
I
expect.
don't blame you. But still, the Round Table has its perks.
That I agree with.
Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
I guess. I mean, the whole idea is for a Tarnished to claim the Elden Ring and become Elden Lords. So, I don't know what my purpose in life is, but that seems to be a very good starting point. So, I'll try and fly straight and true.
Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join the Round Table proper, you must acquire a great rune and request audience with the 2 fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind, the Tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
I will try to, for sure. So the two fingers are thus inside of the round table hold?
Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormveil, to acquire a great rune. Decrepit he may be, but a demigod he remains. And of course, an inheritor of a great rune.
Yeah, and likewise,
Worse
the Lord of
yet,
Grafting.
I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious new toy to graft. So, prepare for the worst.
A toy worse than the Grafted Scions? That sounds like fun. Anyway, yeah, grafting. I'm not entirely sure if I ever mentioned it during recordings or whatnot, but in the beginning I wasn't sure what grafting exactly was, but I think it actually means, it's definitely a term coming from the biology side of things with plants. You graft a branch of a certain plant onto another branch, which sort of makes sense with how we saw the grafted scion being just a massive mess of arms and madness, so yeah. If our Godric friend has a new toy to graft, I'm not sure if I want to know what kind of toy that would be. Anything else to say?
What's the matter? Aren't you supposed to be earning your place at the round table hold?
I'm working on it!
Then you must face Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormveil. For without a great rune, you will not be granted audience.
Yeah.
With the two fingers in the inner chamber.
And even if I were to get this great rune, I'm pretty sure that Gideon would still remain to be a prick. Because I think he just enjoys being a prick. Anyway, that means off to Stormveil Gate we go. For Stormveil Castle, we'll for sure have to wait a little bit longer. And when I say a little bit longer, I absolutely am underestimating that duration. Alright, here we are. And as long as the guards over here won't bother us, this place deserves a message. This place absolutely deserves a message. Also, that seems to be quite the warm welcome you've got for me. Are those ballistas? Those kind of look like ballistas. You guys are definitely doing a great job in just protecting the place. Hello. It is gonna be fun, isn't it? Anyway, this place deserves a message. For sure. Because, my god, it has taken us quite a while before we finally got here. Visions of just getting started. And then, distracted. Because that basically explains our entire journey up until now. This will work just fine. And to keep this one safe and make sure it doesn't actually disappear, because messages do disappear over time, because I've only got 6 remaining right now. This one is gonna be protected, so hopefully this one will always be here. Alright, well, time to mess around. Get into an awful lot of trouble. Welcome to the Stormgate. Do you think they might not have noticed us yet? There's no reason why any of you would have noticed me. We're totally safe. You didn't notice me at all. Go on, attack your friends. See, why did you jump down? Do you want to stretch your legs? How are you going to get back up there? Oh, it is getting stormy. Can I sneakily make my way all the way past? Can I get rid of... Okay, I guess you did notice me. I guess you did notice me. That will do. That will do. You. No, this is fine. This is fine. Totally fine. You. Don't attack me. I was just visiting. That's all. Okay. Do you have any more friends that I need to worry about? Is it just you two? No, there's 3 of you in total. Okay, I was expecting Ballista. Okay, to start off with... Hello, my friends. How are you doing? You, in the meantime... Okay, can you... Yes, can you do that? Thank you. That's very much appreciated. Okay, here we go. Thank you. You, my good sir, are very... Ooh, what are you doing? A very kind giant. Not so kind. Okay, this is... not working. Okay, out of the way, out of the way. Have a flask. Everything will be fine. No, no, no. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Thank you, good sir. Thank you for the warm welcome. I will take all of the treasure you in the meantime got. Golden room 1. Yeah, nothing special at all. And I guess I will take a lump of flesh. Brilliant. So, why the warm welcome though? Why have a giant all the way up there? Why haven't jumped down? How did you even train the bloody giants, is what I'm wondering. Because now I also wonder, can I get a spirit ash, which is basically a giant?
Who knows what spirit ashes still await us? But whilst you will apparently settle for a giant, I'd say I prefer a draconic-like spirit ash if it exists. Or more wolves. Big bloody dire wolves. Now that would be brilliant.